everybody, it's that time of year again. It is planner lineup time. So I have 3 planners here. However, my stack is somewhat deceiving because there are more planners than this inside of these. These 2 are one, and this is my Catchall Franken planner. So just from top to bottom, before we get started, this is my Catchall Franken planner where my whole life lives, all of the things. And then this is my teacher planner that has gotten a facelift. I'll talk a little bit more about this cover in a moment. And then down here is the calligraphy or love your letters happy planner, because I have a goal to, to get my lettering on this year. That is something in the planner community that I have not yet mastered. So I'm going to do it this year. Let me know down in the comments below if you are also going to, take a little risk and learn some lettering. So let's just go ahead and move the 2 big planners. Oh, and sizes. Okay, so I have a classic size happy planner and everything in here is classic size. Then I have a big size happy planner, teacher planner, and then this is a big size, I guess you could call it a horizontal, but I will talk a little bit more about the layout in case you haven't seen it. All of these products are going to be linked down below, and yeah, so if you're looking for any of those links, those will be there for you as well. A lot of my links, if they are a happy planner link, they are affiliate links, but that does give me a small commission back. So I really appreciate any and all support that you have to offer for my channel. So thank you so much in advance for using any of my affiliate links down below. So let's go ahead and talk here. So I have been getting some questions about this cover specifically. So this cover came on the deluxe, or not the deluxe. Okay, yes, the deluxe. So the deluxe minimalist planner, and I just grabbed that planner literally just for the cover. So you can see that on this cover it says what is coming is better than what is gone, and so yes, that is there. And oh my gosh, I love this cover so much. And it's not like, so I have my teacher planner over here with like a hard like snap-on cover, but this one is like, I don't know, it's bendable and movable. It's like a soft snap-in cover. I really like it though. This pen is from Villa Beautiful. I love all of her pens. I am always on the hunt for new Villa Beautiful pens. This one, it came from a recent release, and I believe it is called Flat White. I will link it down in the description box. That is not an affiliate link. I just link her and, support her business because I love her so much. And then this pen loop that I have loved for many, many years is actually an ARC product, and it says it's a pen and then a USB holder. However, I just use it for 2 pens or pens and scissors or pens and, other planner supplies. So that is what I love about it. I also love that it is snap in, so it snaps right into my discs. It's not like an adhesive, because I would worry, and I have before, I have ruined many a cover by using the adhesive. The adhesive that the Happy Planner and other brands use on their pen loops is super strong, which is amazing. It like keeps your stuff going. However, it is really difficult to get off of covers, at least in my experience. If you have a different experience with those sticky pen loops, feel free to leave your experience down in the comments below. So I have flipped through this already, and I've done several setup videos of this. But if you would like just a quick tour, I'll go ahead and do that really quickly. So again, this is my classic everyday, all the time catch-all situation. So this is where everything from my entire life goes. So part of my work stuff goes in here, all of my personal, all of my social media, all of my health and wellness, everything lives in this classic planner. So for my everyday catch-all, I am going to be using the Homebody Season. So I'm going to be using a dashboard this year. And you guys, I am so excited. Let me know down below, and I asked this over on Instagram, but let me know down below if you think it's too soon to start planning for January, because I am so ready. I am so ready, at least for the monthly and like the setup parts and all of those things. Let me know down below if you think it is too soon to set up for January. So I have 1 month of that in here. Then I have my chores planner. So this first whole section is like my home, everything. So I have my chores sheets, and these came from the Happy Planner home extension pack. So that's where that came from. I really like these sheets. I use them every chance I get. Then this is my budget section. I do have a few things coming from the most recent release that I'm going to be adding to this budget section, but it will look mostly the same. So I'm gonna have a month at a glance here in the front, and this again came from the home extension pack. Then I have a financial goals sheet. I have, let's see, a debt repayment plan. So there's that. And then I also have my bill schedule for the whole entire year. I love this. A lot of these sheets came from the previous budget extension pack, so they may no longer be available, but I will link the current one that is down there. I have a no spend tracker, and that is going to actually get stuck to the back of this page because I'm not going to be using the full monthly because I just don't feel like it's that valuable for me. So then I have my list of bills for this specific month. So I will have like the whole year overview with my bills, but then also the specific month overview. And then I have a savings tracker, and we will be starting our savings. Like, we were really bad with savings in 2020, but I feel like that is the case for a lot of folks. But we're going to be restarting our savings in 2021. We were looking at the amount of money that, like, if we would have saved this much over this many months, oh my gosh, it was quite a bit of money. We would be very secure in our financial situation. Not that we don't feel somewhat secure, but we would definitely have money to fall back on and use for things, and, you know, just have a little bit more of a security plan. So that is definitely something that we are going to be working on. So yeah, we are going to be working on building up our savings, and that's something that we're super excited about this year. So again, I have more savings trackers. So for whatever we're saving for, if there's anything in particular. So for example, we want to do the full exterior of our house this year with like paint, or I really would like to do, and I don't know if my husband is gonna go for this, but I would really like to do like cedar shakes that are stained on the outside of our house with white trim. I just love that look so much. So I'm hoping that we can do something like that. If not, we will paint, and it'll be equally as beautiful. But that is a big project that we're trying to save for this upcoming summer. So those are in there. And then the weekly expenses. So this will be, you know, like my weekly pages that I will plan for. I can tell you that I can totally do some budget planning with you, but I can almost guarantee there are going to be very few stickers in this section. There is mostly going to be pen to paper to keep it super functional. Something that I would like to gripe about though really quickly is that these are already pre-filled. I know that there are a lot of lines. I know that whiteout is a thing, but I mean, and I know that like we all have like our weekly expenses of groceries, eating out, shopping trip, gas, entertainment, all of that. But I wish that those were not there, because what I like to do with my weekly expenses is to just do it by the date. And like if I spent money on that date, put that there and have it in like a sequential order rather than by like thematic categories. So I will probably be whiting this out just to make it work a little bit better for me, but that is just a little gripe that I have about those weekly expense sheets. I did order the undated budget extension pack in the most recent release, and I will link that down below, but I'm hoping that those weekly sheets look a little different and that I can, you know, I can get a blank one somewhere. So those are all in here. And then I have just some note paper. And then this is for the next upcoming month. So that is there. This next section is going into part 1 of my work planner. So I'm going to be using this hourly extension pack. I believe it's called the Girl with Goals. Again, it's linked down below in the description box if you're interested in checking it out, but it is a monthly. And then you have a bunch of setting goals, top priority list, task list, all of those things. Love those sheets. Oh my gosh, they're amazing. And then your, you know, your week. So your week is in an hourly fashion or an hourly setup. The only gripe that I have about this, and of course we all have like our little picky things, and Happy Planner can't, you know, give us all everything that we want all the time, but I do wish that this was a little bit more neutral. I know there is a neutral hourly, but I didn't want to pick up a whole other planner, and I do like some of the sheets from here. So, you know, I mean, I can put stickers on here and like up here. It's really not that big of a deal, but I do wish it was a little bit more neutral. As much as I love purple, it is my favorite color. I don't know that I need it every month, but it's totally fine. And then things to follow up on, weekly focus, and I believe you get one of those every week. So again, things to follow up on, weekly focus. So those are really great to roll over things to the next week. So that is what I'm going to be using for my work planner in my catch-all. It'll be nice to have this, you know, something that I can reference when I'm not doing my lesson planning over here, which I will talk about in just a minute. And if you guys are interested in any kind of like lesson plan with me, I probably can't share too much of what goes on in this section because of, you know, student confidentiality, FERPA, all those things. But I can definitely share with you my lesson plans, and that is something that I want to work more on sharing. I could probably do like a monthly overview in here, and then, I don't know, setting up my weekly, but definitely not an after the pen situation in here. So I also have some note paper, and then I have my daily sheets if I need them for super, super busy days, and then any goal setting, and this can be used in this section or in this section that is following. And so this is the goal planner, and this is a vertical planner, and this is my social media planner for this year. So we are, like, Leanne and I are super busy in the podcast, and we are really like putting our best foot forward for 2021. And again, if you are not following our podcast, I will link that down below for you. Shameless plug. And I'm also really hoping to be more consistent with YouTube. I love posting, and it has nothing to do with like growing an audience or anything like that, but I really want to be more consistent and provide you guys with like a stable environment here, not where I'm like, I'm going to post all the time and then I do nothing. So I want to make sure that I am being consistent, and I think that this goals planner is going to help me to do that. So stay tuned for more around that. So I love this like yearly layout for a social media planner. My goal here is to like put, you know, where I'm at with numbers. I'm probably going to use this for either my YouTube numbers or my Instagram numbers, just so I can kind of see a full year of where I started and where I have gone. And then I have my hand over here because there is something already scheduled. I already have written in this, you guys. I totally forgot about that. But I wanted to share this with you, but we are using, or I am using this section to schedule out any of my podcast recording dates, guests, when their episodes are going to go live, and all of those good things. So there is somebody already booked and on the schedule right there. But here is a blank one. Here's what it looks like. So there is that, and we have been getting some requests for folks that you guys want to see on the show. Some of you guys have been telling us that you want to be on the show as well, so keep those requests coming. We want to know who you want to hear us talk to. So then what I really like about this too is that it's a super functional dashboard. And so you have setting your goal, action steps, and then reflecting. So each month I'm going to have a goal to work towards on some section of my social media. So some months it might be on Instagram, some months it might be over on YouTube, some months it might be around like brand collaborations, some months it might be around the podcast, just different things to really keep me motivated and inspired while I'm doing social media. So you have like a standard monthly layout, but then also some really neat checklist space over here, which I really like. This is a vertical layout, but a little bit of a different spin on the vertical. So I will definitely be decorating in this planner, but I will also keep it pretty functional and minimal. So you have like your weekly check-in on how you're doing on your monthly goal. And then like, I really love this check-in space down at the bottom as well. So, and this can be even like how you're doing each day, like just in general, like did I crush what I wanted to do for social media today, or do I need more work? Like anything like that I think is fantastic. So I really like that, and I like that for this particular planner, I like that there are not the 3 boxes, so I'm not necessarily locked into that layout. So this is kind of a different layout for me. I don't have anything that is a traditional vertical planner in my lineup this time, which is interesting for me, and I am super excited to push myself outside of my comfort zone and really learn how to decorate something new. So that is what that looks like. And so it goes all the way in, and then your next month is a different color. Also in my social media section, I'm also going to be using these weekly tracking sheets just to see like how things are going and all of that. And then I also have in here some of the project sheets. So that is in my next divider. So the plan of attack sheets. So if I want to write out a script to a video or a podcast, that can all go right in here. So I'm going to be using those as well. And then last but definitely not least, I don't know why this ends up at the back of my planner every time, but you know, I have my health and wellness section. So this I will be filling out, and I can do this on camera, or I can just post a photo of it on Instagram. You guys let me know what you'd like in the comments below. And it just really kind of walks you through like how, you know, you're planning out your year for your health and wellness. I really like that a lot. I also, oh, and you can put a little letter to yourself. I thought that was really nice too. So I'm also going to be using these weekly check-in sheets. I really like them because they are a simple way to check in on how you're doing with your health and wellness, which I think we all can probably use as 2020 like throws us all of the curveballs. Let's hope that 2021 is a little bit more calm. So I have a few different options here. So mood tracking and then just kind of overall weekly check-in sheets. And then I have my doodle space, and I've been getting questions about these sheets and then the sheets that follow them. So these came from one of the extension packs from last year. I feel like it was the, oh, it was like the unplug one, the one where you're like disconnecting from technology. Oh, technology detox or something like that. One of those. So I'm pretty sure it came from that or from wellness. And it was either this most recent extension pack or it was from a while ago, or Planner Companion, something like that. When I will look around and see where I found this from. If I can still find it on their website, I will link it down below. But these sheets, these reading list sheets, which I love, because for a while I was trying to do a reading planner because, you know, that bookish planner was just so stinking cute, but that was just too much for me. But these sheets came out of one of the very first Happy Notes, and I love them. So they were like a Bujo style, which was super cool. I have so many of these just hanging out in my office because I bought so many of those Happy Notes. So I just pulled these because I knew that I would want them in my planners. And so here they are. So I have some reading list sheets and then just some ideas for more books to read. I'm really hoping to get my read on in 2021. We shall see. We will see how that goes. Oh, digital detox. That's the one I was trying to think of just a minute ago. You guys, it's late. But then I have this in here. So just ideas to digitally detox. I am the worst about being on my phone. So, you know, and then my wellness planner, which is actually the recovery planner this year. So I have the monthly, and then I also have this gorgeous weekly, and it is a dashboard layout as well with a really functional dashboard that I feel like I can really, really use. So it's got mood check-ins, it's got all the things that I feel like would make a health and wellness planner perfect for me. So that is in there and I cannot wait to use it. Perfect. And then I have the All the Feels guided journal in the back just to, you know, start the year, checking in with my feelings and seeing how that's going. And then of course, in the back, I have some Homebody filler paper. So that is my setup in my classic planner, which I'm loving. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I stinking love it. I love the whole setup. I love the vibe of it. It is just, it's everything for me right now. So I love this so much and I cannot wait to crack into it. Oh, I can't wait. Okay, so next in the lineup is my teacher planner, and I have been going strong with my teacher planner for quite some time. Since, when was that? August is when I started this planner. So I've been in the same one and I have been loving it. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. This cover, okay, so this is a hard linen cover and I got this at Staples. It's from the Martha Stewart line. I was just not feeling, so the planner that I have in here is the Farmhouse teacher planner, and I was just really not feeling any of the covers that like Happy Planner had out. I'm tired of having the glare, you know, when I have them on camera, and I just feel like for a lesson planner or something that I would potentially carry to meetings, you know, when this is all over and we get to see each other in person again, I think this just looks so nice on the outside. It just looks so like professional and just like something I would want to take around. So I feel like it looks nice, it's clean, it's beautiful, but I also added on these blush Happy Planner discs to give it a little bit of fun. And so just to kind of walk you through what's in here, in the front, so this cover, it's awesome because it has some pockets in here, which I really like. I just put a couple of these like dots sheets, and these came from some of the mega packs. I really like these in my lesson planning, and I will show you how I use them. And then this, so this is a pocket folder. It's just a clear pocket folder, but this pocket folder, it's from the Martha Stewart line. So this cover actually came on like a notebook with note paper in it, and there were a few other sheets in there, whatever, and then this little folder, but this actually holds an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, unlike the Happy Planner folders. So I put this in here because I was like, yes, that is amazing. I am so excited to have that in my teacher planner. So just to give you, we'll take a look at a couple things. So this is kind of how I do my monthly setup. All of the things are in here. And then we'll just take a look at one of the weeklies or a few of the weeklies in November. So I just like to, the way that I have this set up, and it's just going to be like this. So these are the classes that I teach. So these two only meet once a month. So my advisory class and my journalism only meet in live class once a month. My Avid sections meet at once, or let's see, we meet 4 times a week. So having a plan every day is really important in that class. So I have what we're doing asynchronously. So any assignments that would be considered like homework, and then anything that we are doing in live class, including our essential questions and all of those things. So I can definitely lesson plan with you and like let you know how I do that, what my thought process is. And then along the side, I have a to-do list for lesson planning. And then my journalism class is actually a spring semester class. So you're just gonna see things in here right now that's like start pulling resources, like do all of that stuff. So again, the little bullet points just to kind of like alert my eye and that kind of thing. And so yeah, this is how I like to lesson plan in my teacher planner. So this week has like tons of stickers because this was our Thanksgiving break. We're getting there. So we'll definitely get there, but that is that. Just kind of flipping over here to the back. I wanted to cover up, there's something over here with people's names on it, but I also have daily sheets for my teacher planner just in case I want to like really get detailed on the day that I'm planning. So I'm thinking of days when we have like our college fair, or a day when maybe I have multiple sections of a class that I'm teaching or something like that. So all of that could go here to really help out the plan. And then I really like these tasks by subject. So sometimes I just use the back of these sheets just to keep me on track. So then I also have just some plain paper, and this again came directly in the Martha Stewart notebook. I just really like it because it's just plain paper, no frills, no nothing, anything like that, just paper. And then in the very back I have a checklist section, but I do have stuff in here that I keep with some of my students' names on it for some things that I am tracking at the moment. So that is that. And then of course a Villa Beautiful pen here. So that is my teacher planner, and that's how I use the big size teacher planner. So those are the first 2 planners in my lineup, and then the last planner in my lineup, and I feel like I like need a brush pen or something to go along with this one, but this is the lettering planner. And so, oh my gosh, the glare kills me. Okay, so it is, and this screen is just not big enough. So it's a big size planner, and the setup of this one is, I think I would consider it horizontal, but you guys let me know. It's different style of paper. This is your dashboard. So like some letters practice and all of that stuff. You guys have probably seen flip throughs of this. I love the dividers and how it gives you a little bit of like a tip, and then your monthly, and then in here, this is kind of the important piece, the guts, is, you know, this style of paper where you can really work on practicing your brush strokes and all of that good stuff. So that is all that I have in here. It's just this planner. And then I have it in this beautiful leather cocoa paper cover. So that is my current planner lineup. So lots of planners, lots of stuff, but I feel more functional than ever. I feel more organized than ever. So let me know down in the comments below what your current planner lineup is, and be on the lookout for some finalizing of my Christmas plans, some updating of these guys, and some planning. Let me know again if you want to see that lesson plan with me stuff, or like what you want to see in these. So let me know down in the comments below. And by the way, you guys, have fun today.